We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Mustangs and the Roadrunners. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Josh Huff gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
At the plate, Eddie Flores. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Eddie.
Here's the first pitch to him. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. Come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. pitch.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Hughes is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Fouled off. The 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
That is third. The right fielder.
Striding into the box, Todd Boswell. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, that's up.
Dunlap, base runner at first with 1 out. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Here he comes on 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And he finally gets this one over for strike one. Runners on first with one down. Uh-oh, he missed it. The second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
The designated hitter, Eric Farmer.
So digging in now, Eric Farmer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. As a look, now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. One count and the pitch.
1-1.
A runner on first with two away. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Boswell rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, with two away, the man on first, he was moving on contact, and he got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
Standing in now, Willie Benavides. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Benavides is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Ready with the 1-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Now.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
There's ball four.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Now at the plate, Christopher Schwabenman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. As a look, now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
The 1-0. Contact there, and it's 1-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Hughes is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Well, the run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up. Detroit is on top here, 1-0. Vince Anderscow, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, man.
Now at the plate, John Joyner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, John Joyner.
The pitch.
Cut! 0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Tony Rossi. That's a strike to throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. A runner at second, nobody out. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Brooks McKay, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The left fielder, Lee Johnson.
Stepping into the box, Lee Johnson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. 0-1 the pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
1-1.
Hit hard up the middle. Oh, what a stop. The throw to first. He is out. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought. Now at the plate, Johnny Rogers. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Roger.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's outside.
Fouled away. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And the pitch.
Full count.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to add the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Coming to the plate now, Douglas Champion. First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back. First pitch coming, here it is. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
One and two now. He waits. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Orlando Osuna comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2. Slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Payoff pitch one more time. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lifted down the line and left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
To the plate now, Eddie Flores, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Flores is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. That misses 2-0. First and second now, 1 man out. side. 3-0 now.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Pitch. And he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
He's set, and the pitch. Richie Dunlap comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are loaded with only one out. This is on the ground over to first. One there. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Raymond Buxton.
Raymond Buxton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Tom Magruder.
Striding in, Tom Magruder. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pitch popped up. Benavides shading to his right. 2 gone.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Brent Hughes.
Into the box now, Brent Hughes. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First delivery to him on the way.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Todd Boswell. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 2-1 home.
3 balls, no strikes.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eric Farmer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Farmer, originally from New York State. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Sent on the ground out to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Willie Benavides will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he popped him up. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Into the box, Christopher Schwabenman. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
In now, Johnny Rogers. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Johnny Rogers becomes the first out of the inning. So now to the plate, Douglas Champion. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And it's fouled away. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy on the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Chad St. Odd is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Into the box now, Orlando Osuna. And he lays off there, 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
At the plate, Eddie Flores, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Richie Dunlap would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Fouled off. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So give them 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Mustangs are out in front 6-0. Digging in, David Trimfel. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
And the pitch. In there, strike 2.
0-2.
There's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
To the plate now, Robert Andrews, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And it's 1-2.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Standing in now, John Joyner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Joyner stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
At the plate now, Tony Rossi, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 1-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. And that's the second out.
baseman, Brooks McKay.
At the plate, Brooks McKay. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Mustangs are out on top 6-0. Digging in now, Richie Dunlap.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Buxton comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Todd Boswell is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
2-2.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And another foul ball. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Count still full, 3-2. Another full count pitch home, and he loses him on a breaking ball.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready for another chance? Eric Farmer. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Runners on first with one down. And he fouls this one off. Two and two count. Here it comes. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Willie Benavides. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lee Johnson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike two. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Osuna is right there, one down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Raymond Buxton.
Now at the plate, Raymond Buxton. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball one.
1-0.
One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him, two down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in to try it again, Tom Magruder. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Ball one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Now in the box, Christopher Schwabenland. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1-0 pitch on the way. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1-2, the count.
And he chased it in the dirt. Throw to first is in time, 1 down.
The first baseman, number 25.
Striding in once again, Johnny Rogers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Man out. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Two and one.
That's down.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up. But that was a nice job of laying off.
The 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
He loses him on ball 4.
The catcher, number 55, Douglas.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Douglas, champion, comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yeehaw!
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First delivery to him on the way. Orlando Osuna is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Fouled off. Two out with the man at first. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the fifth. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Brent Hughes.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-0 pitch. And that misses. Ball four now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So stepping in, David Trimple. He reached on a single in his first try. Has a look, now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Boswell will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The designated hitter, number 34, Robert Andrews.
Stepping in, Robert Andrews. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runners on first with one down. And it's quickly 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone.
Joyner.
Into the box now, John Joyner. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. In the dirt, and now let's see. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Mustangs are out in front here, 6-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Eddie Flores.
The second baseman, Eddie Flores.
From the stretch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Into the box, Richie Dunlap. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. That misses. 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Nobody out, runner on first. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. The 1-2.
Nope, ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, right back to him on the mound. To second for 1, on to first, and they get the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next it'll be the outfielder, Todd Boswell. He's set. Here it comes. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
2-2.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2 in that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up, throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Into the box now, John Joyner. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. Osuna has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Tony Rossi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
2-0 now. Here's the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Brooks McKay will be next. Now the 3-0 offering. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Standing in, Brooks McKay. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
To the plate now, Lee Johnson. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping up now, Raymond Buxton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Rogers moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Mudville.
Ready for another shot now, Tom Magruder. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's a 6-1 game.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, "Hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time." That's exactly what this guy did.
It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1 delivery. Grounded back up the middle. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. We're through 6 full. Detroit is out in front here, 6-1. Chris Taylor is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Taylor.
7th inning ready to roll, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Eric Farmer. He's set, and the pitch.
High mark. Your ball, 1 strike.
Here's the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Standing in now, Willie Benavides. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead.
Number 48.
You'll see right there that this is a shot to right center, and the fielder can't cut it off. He was turning those legs on the base paths, making it to third with a triple.
At the plate, Christopher Schwabenman. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's now 7-1.
We're talking about having a game, D-Row, with that knock right there, his 4th RBI of this game.
Yeah, you put your key in the ignition to drive home after this one. You got a nice smile on your face as you check out the rearview mirror. 4 ribeye steaks does not happen often.
Stepping in now, Johnny Rogers fouled away. It was a walk in his last trip. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
One, two.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reined in. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Detroit leads this one 7-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, David Trinfel.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Champion over to his left, makes the play, 1 away.
Now
every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Robert Andrews. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
And this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Now here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Hit in the air to center field. Osuna is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, John Joyner.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, John Joyner. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwabenman will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. Detroit is out in front 7-1. Plate, Douglas Champion.
Leading off for the Mustangs, the catcher, Douglas Champion.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home, and a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Ready once again, Orlando Osuna. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. The second for 1. On to first, and yet another double play. Their 4th of the night, and there are quickly 2 gone here.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Eddie Flores. Here's the first pitch to him, and he fouls this one off. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
0-2.
And that one got a piece of him.
Batter, take your base.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Digging in, Richie Dunlap. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible out.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Bryce Lillibridge is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Leading off the inning, Tony Rossi, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Tony Rossi.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Lillibridge has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Here it comes on 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate now, Brooks McKay, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Hits this one hard the other way, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
So now to the plate, Lee Johnson. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0-for-2 for him to this point. The 0-1 on its way.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Runner at second here with 1 man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Now batting, Raymond Buxton. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
No balls and a strike to count. Ball 1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Schwabenler is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Magruder.
Settling in now, Tom Magruder. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
1-0 the count. From the stretch.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 down, runners at first and second. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Todd Boswell. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center, career number 247, as this is now a 7-run ball game. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
The designated hitter.
To the plate now, Eric Farmer. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In now, Willie Benavides, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's the 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him 2 down.
The batter, number 48.
Digging in, Christopher Schwabenland. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's the ball. That's inside.
And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Buxton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Home half of the ninth is straight ahead. The Mustangs lead this one 8-1. Stepping into the box, Brent Hughes starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
Boy, another base hit, and hopefully not another stranded runner, Mark.
Yeah, I can't tell you how frustrating it is for the offensive team not to be able to pick their pitcher up. A lot of traffic on the board. Somebody's got to come through.
Into the box, David Trinfel, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
And that misses 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Robert Andrews. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0.
Yeah, work. No, that's down. Ball. That's in.
John Joyner waits on deck. Runner at first here, one man out. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, the second baseman,
Christopher J. enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
now pitching, number 53.
John Joyner will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. As a look, now the pitch. Jay, a 5'10" right-hander. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Osuna is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batter, shortstop, Tony Rossi.
So striding in, Tony Rossi, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. That finds the zone, a called strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Mustangs are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
8-1 is the final tonight. Detroit jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Vince Anderskow gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Josh Huff struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 8 runs, 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the home team, 1 run, 7 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Right.